and welcome to this week's edition of WTHS News. I'm Mamie Clark.
And I'm Abby Edmondson. Today is Friday, April 8th. Here are this week's top stories. Our 10-1 tennis team will be competing in individual and team state championships next week.
We've been hearing a lot about their upcoming tournaments. Let's see what all the racket's about.
I play singles and I play girls doubles too sometimes with Gracie Roberts. Our chances of winning state are really good. I don't want to jinx us, but we're undefeated so far and playoffs are next week, so I'm excited.
It's been good. We've all been practicing really hard. We're going to get there soon. It's great physically and mentally. You get to go out there and practice the things you need to work on. You get to go out there and have fun.
Our season's been really good so far. We're undefeated and we're planning on going undefeated the rest of the year. Our preseason is pretty difficult. Every single day we run a mile before practice, then we run sprints for about 30 minutes after. It's really hard, but it really pays off. I'm really sad because I'm moving to Memphis this summer and I'll be leaving everyone on the tennis team, and they're like my family. They've pushed me so hard and they love me every day.
I like being the captain of the tennis team, but it's difficult being the only senior with Andrew out with his injury. But now that he's back, it's better and it's easier to lead the team.
It's kind of crazy. I'm actually playing better. Yeah, I got a little reinforcement in my wrist now.
This season's been great. We're undefeated right now, and I hope that we have a chance to win state.
Good luck, tennis team. We know it'll be a grand slam.
Want to go practice our serves tomorrow?
Sure, but before we go, let's check in with Anna and Tripp for this week's weather.
Thanks, Mamie and Abby. I'm Tripp.
And I'm Anna, and this is your week's forecast.
Today and tomorrow we have sunny temps with the highs in the mid-60s and lows in the mid-40s.
There are lots of sporting events this weekend, including tennis, so be sure to go out and support. Sunday will warm up nicely to the 70s and low 50s.
Good thing vocal jazz and tennis will be gone this week, because Monday through Thursday it looks like there's going to be rain, with highs in the 70s and lows in the 40s.
That was your week's forecast.
Back to y'all in the studio.
So I don't know about you, but I just love vocal jazz.
Me too. Aren't they getting ready for competition?
Yes, they're preparing for a competition in Washington, D.C. next week, as well as a home show next month.
Let's check in and see what they have to say about it.
My best friend, Maya Mayfield, convinced me to try out for Madrigals and Vocal Jazz my senior year. I'd been wanting to do it in previous years, but I never really got the courage to try out. So when she encouraged me to try out, I just did it and I made it.
Vocal jazz has had a really large impact on me for these past 2 years. Let me boost up a step, and I went into vocal jazz junior year. Senior year has been great so far with vocal jazz. I love this group, and we're about to go to Washington next week, and it's going to be bomb.
This group is really about unity, and so I've learned how to be a better friend. I've made a lot of friends in this group, and I've also become a better musician because of it.
It's made a pretty big impact because it's the main thing that I'm a part of, and I know that I can always count on these people, and it's given me a family unit, and it's made me a better musician. I was already a musician, but it's made me a better singer and a better musician, and to learn how to work with people from all different types of backgrounds.
The seniors have really taught me a lot of things and shown me things music-wise, and just like, because they have a lot of experience and they've showed me things.
It impacted my life. It gave me something else to do besides playing football, and I actually liked it more. It just makes you feel a whole lot better.
Our final show is May 5th and 6th. It's on a Thursday and Friday night. We'll be in costumes, and we'll have basically the variety that we'll have, and we're working really hard on it.
You never know what your style of music is unless you just really sit down and listen to all genres. I never thought that I would be in here singing this, but I actually tried out, and it so happened I turned out to like it. So yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, they'll be in D.C. That's in Hawaii, right?
Sounds like you need some wise words. I bet Tanner can help.
This week's edition of Wise Words is dedicated to Lee Holman for his inability to quote famous quotes. Let's take a look at what Lee said.
They may have won the battle, but we're going to end the war.
Wow, Lee, that was embarrassing. I believe what Lee meant to say was, they may have won the battle, but they have not won the war.
We're breaking free.
I feel much wiser now.
Good. Well, that's all we have for today. Be sure to tune in this Wednesday for episode 3 of The Tutor.
Let's bounce.